Hey guys, it's Flynn, and welcome to my channel if you're new. If you're not new, welcome back. On my channel, I don't have a specific topic. It's basically a little bit of everything. I, don't have one select category of what I talk about or this channel's about, which is probably not the smartest idea. But, it's your life, and why not do a little bit of everything, It's not like, I feel like that's a whole nother topic, but channels that have one, solid thing they constantly make a video about, it's like, that's cool for one or two, but once you get doing it like 7+ times, it's like some people are like, okay, I get it, and they want to see something new. So my channel is basically anything. Like, I will make a video of anything basically. I mean, my channel is a very free and open book channel. I'm not someone who is set on one specific thing. I like to keep the gate open, so to speak, for new ideas, new thoughts. If the viewers are like, oh, can you make a video on such and such, I will. As long as it's, YouTube appropriate. Anyhow, aside from that. Today I am, by the title, you probably already read it, or that's why you clicked on this video. But for those who don't know or do know, I am a trans male. I transitioned March 17. It's been so long. I think it was like 2020 or something like that. I started T. But anyhow, that's aside from the point. But this video is basically just giving an update on the fact that it's my 2-year anniversary top surgery. Anniversary, whatever. Basically, so 2 years ago, February 16, I got top surgery. I unfortunately was not a candidate for the kind of top surgery where it's like, I think it's called keyhole or something like that. It's basically when you make the small incision. I can't talk. The small incision under your nipple and just suck the fat out and sew you back up and you're done. I unfortunately was too big chested for that procedure. So my surgeon basically checked me over, make sure I was okay to have top surgery, and then basically was like, yeah, no, you're there's no way you can possibly get keyhole. I mean, I don't want to say I was enormous, but I was definitely not small enough to get that type of surgery. I want to say, if anyone wants to know the details, prior top surgery, I want to say I was probably a C cup, if that. I know I was bigger than an A cup, but I was definitely not a D. But anyhow, yeah, and when she did do my top surgery, my surgeon basically afterward, and I had my checkup, she basically said, like, you realize, like, you have the most of your chest was only big because you had mostly muscle there. And prior to everything, I used to be, I'm a former CrossFit competitor. In, I think it was 2017 or 2016, one of those years, I unfortunately got into a competition, and it's a whole story, but I injured my back very severely, and because of that, I technically am forbidden from a gym. Not legally, obviously, but like per doctor note, I'm not supposed to lift heavy or like deadlift anything because of my permanent back injury that I happened to get from that competition. And it's really taken a toll on my life because fitness still is a huge stress relief and anger relief for me. But knowing I can't or shouldn't work out as hard as I used to is a downside to my life. I try to make the best of what I'm allowed to do with my weights at home and going for long walks and trying to, do stuff to, give myself the, happy endorphins or whatever they're called. But it's not that easy, but I'm getting off track. Anyhow. So, what am I talking about? Right. My surgeon, did a great job. I healed really fast, really well. I had no complications, no hematoma, nothing like that, which I was absolutely terrified, and I was convinced after I got my surgery, I was like, I'm gonna have a hematoma, because I was so swollen, so black and blue, and so like puffy, and like, how bruises get hard. My whole chest was like hard, like I was gonna get a hematoma or something, and that never happened, which I'm thankful for. I was just like so nervous because I'm like, I was just like, why do I feel, or why is my chest all like black and blue? Yes, I know I just had surgery, but I mean, I'm just someone who's always like assumes the worst kind of thing, but everything turned out good. Other than one spot on my left side, my scars are fading rather fast. If it's a good day, they're barely noticeable. The only way you can basically tell is if like someone like walked right up to me and was like, oh, I see a scar. But aside from that, like, I'm happy with my results. I do have to improve on like walking probably, or some form of exercise or cardio or something like that to improve the sides, like under my arms, because I do have the indentations from wearing a binder for who knows how long, and just having that tightness around you, that you get those like dog ears or whatever they call them. So you get like these little like fat pouches that just hang over because of the binder you're wearing. It's like a kind of a permanent mark, but it's not really permanent. It's more of a skin indentation. It's like, laid on your hand too long and then you got up and it's, one of those red marks, but it's because you wore a binder for so long that it's, your body memorized that impression from the binder. But when you exercise or, lose that, so to speak, fat pouch around that area, things will slowly flatten out. I've seen it. I mean, I know trans guys that used to have that and they, worked out or whatever and boom, it vanishes. So it is possible to get rid of it. It's just a matter of, are you willing to, per se, put in the work or do whatever you have to do to minimize the dysphoria or the discomfort in that area. Unfortunately, there's no, easy way out, and that's the downside about, recovering from top surgery. But it's doable, and knowing I got off one of the medications that made me very overweight, just from getting off that medication, I, thinned out. I used to be 180 something, if not like almost 200, and now I'm in the 150s and I feel amazing, and I've noticed a huge change in my, the sides, under my arms, because they're not those pockets of fat, so to speak, or the extra skin has I don't know, melted away or evened out or something. I don't know what to say about that, but there's not as much as what was there before, because I was on a med that made me eat all the time and get me overweight. Don't get me wrong, I'm not all the way where I would like to be with the weight. I mean, I'm very self-conscious about my chin area. It's not it's hard to describe, but it's everywhere else on my body, it's I'm semi-okay with it. It's not I'm enormous, but my jawline, I definitely need to improve, and part of it, I mean, is my fault because I'm not doing my walks as often as I usually do. But once it gets warmer out, I will get back into my routine of doing my walks. And I don't know. I mean, if there's any other trans guys out there, do you have any method you do to make your jawline get rid of that, so to speak, double chin? I mean, yes, I've lost weight from getting off my med. But ever since I don't even think it's a testosterone issue. I think it's just my whole from living at home to living on my own, I've noticed obviously my face change, and just I'm not this, I guess it's because I'm getting older and I'm not, skinny me anymore, but that, no, I don't like that. So if any trans guys out there, or anyone for that matter, has advice that is not excruciating exercise, because I'm not allowed to do that because of my injury. I can't talk today, I don't know. But feel free to comment, because I will do anything at this point. Even though, to most or some people, I may appear you're not fat, you're not, obese or whatever, but to myself, as someone with an eating disorder, I do struggle with my jawline. It's one of my dislikes about myself, is my jawline's not what I'd like it to be. And before everyone starts throwing those jaw chewy sizer things at me, I do have them. I do have those things you can put in your mouth and like chew through the day, or do a 20-minute chew cycle, whatever you call it. Um, I do use those things. It's My jaw is very strong. It's just a matter of like the extra skin, so to speak, on my face is like, I don't know what exactly happened. Like I can feel like fluid on my face. Like I feel like, I don't know, like there's extra fluid or something. It's not even like I feel fat and chubby. It's like I feel like there's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel like there's fluid on me. Like I don't know, like I'm not diabetic or anything, or I don't have dialysis treatments or anything like that. I mean, I did get tested for all those possible things and I don't have it. So it's like, I don't know why my face, like my rest of my body, I'm fine. It's like why my face feels so swollen and so like puffy when I'm not like diagnosed with any condition. So it's just one of my things that I just don't know why that is, and it's bugging me. Anyhow, back to this subject. I don't know where that all went to. I apologize if you guys are like, okay, this video is going really well. But anyhow, so yeah, 2 years, I feel great. My scars have healed all the way, basically. As I said, they're fading a lot faster than I thought they would. And they're thankfully not irritated and raised, like bright red and like bumpy like some scars get. And that's what I was so worried about, because I was like, as like I'm putting my ointment on and doing all the very cautious procedures when I was recovering, I was like, I swear, if my scars get raised and irritated red looking like some people get, and I'm just like, please no. Which didn't happen, thankfully, and I feel bad for trans guys that have that issue and are so upset with their scars. It's like, you did nothing wrong. It's just the way your body heals, the way, I don't know, they cut you or something, I don't know. Everyone heals different, and for me, when I get a scar, my scars fade very quickly, and if not, completely disappear. Which is good on one side and bad on the other, because it's like certain scars, it's like I want to be there and very noticeable because it's part of my story, and other scars, it's like, yeah, you can fade. But anyhow, I am very happy with my chest. It's just, every morning waking up feeling semi-correct is amazing. A lot of people I meet on the street and, anywhere, or who, get to know me, and I get comfortable enough to disclose to them that I am trans, they basically are like, there's no way, no, I don't believe it. Or they're like, yeah, no, you're a cis dude, stop lying. I'm like, no. Yeah, I might appear a normal dude, but I don't know, I don't want to lie to you. I'm not, I'm not someone that likes to lie, so I'm just being honest. But anyhow, that's enough talking for now. But anyone has questions, feel free to comment, or if you don't have questions, feel free to comment, whatever, as long as it's not harassing or bullying or anything like that. I am very open on this channel, so if, you know, anything comes up, or if you're wondering anything or would like me to make a video on something, obviously YouTube appropriate, feel free to comment of what you would like me to do, say, make a video of, etc. In the beginning of this year, I was trying to get in the mindset of making daily vlogs. That went out the window faster than butter slips off a plate. So I'm like, I can't, there's no way. I don't know how vloggers do it, where they like wake up and hit record. I'm just like, when I wake up, I'm basically half dead in my bed. Okay, so how these people just wake up, hit the record button, and are basically like, good morning, and I'm just like, no. So, yeah. I mean, if that works for them, go for it. But I am the type of person that's like, I am not social until you hand me that nice gallon of coffee, and then maybe I'll talk to you. Anyhow, until next video, stay good, and I don't know, keep being you, and don't let anyone tell you who you are or what you have to be, because your truth is what matters, and what you feel is the truth. And for a lot of younger trans folks and, you know, rainbow folks, this society is getting out of control. And I don't want to go in politics because I hate politics. But you do you, because you matter, and that's all that matters. But until next video, peace and be well. Bye.